another video for today. The other thing that I would really like to focus on right now is really reconnecting with my intuition. And from Human Design yesterday, it's really cool. You can go to their website and you can do like a free report based on your birthday and stuff like that, and it gives you some kind of basic data. It's a very elaborate system, and I by no means claim to know much about it. But then you can, with your results, you can actually like Google them, and you can find out more about like how your intuition works and like what your main centers are. And it's really fascinating because there are different types of intuition apparently according to the system, and they communicate differently. So it's it's fascinating. I guess I've kind of known that before, but I think I really lost myself in the last few years. And now I'm reconnecting. I desire to reconnect with my intuition, and so my intuition is sacral. So I would like to reconnect to my sacral intuitive sense, and it's this like yes, no, kind of like kind of response. So like, do I want to do this? Yeah, no, like I don't. And I've always had that super fast, that where I knew like, yeah, I want to do that, and yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I really lost that. I have no idea what happened with me. Like, maybe I was purging collective stuff, or I moved so far away from myself that I lost that sense. Like, maybe I took too many wrong turns, too many so now I would like to reconnect to that, and I would like to invite you to question yourself. Like, maybe a lot of you already are very connected to your intuition, but for those of you that feel like they're not, I would like to invite you to ask yourself and to show your inner self how your intuition reveals itself, your intuition to authenticity, and to remove any blocks that are in the way. I think that intuition is just a magical thing, and it's so sad when we lose it. And it's understandable, it's scary if we grow up believing that, if we follow it, we're not going to be supported, or people ridicule us, or people doubt us. And, it's like all this programming from our past that kind of flows into that. And so it's neat to kind of embark on this process again, and not to expect that it's going to happen in a day, but to just sit with, to learn to reconnect with it. And that's what I would like to do to start in the next couple of days, is to really start questioning myself, like, as it is this opportunity to see if I do not want to be a waitress anymore. And I just realized that I actually created this situation. It's funny, when I was living in Vancouver, there's a main street, and I actually wanted to live near Main Street. I have a serving job, but at the same time I wanted to be in nature. So here I am on Main Island, and I'm sitting by the main street. It's written with a Y, so it's different, but I am not in the city, and I didn't want to be in the city anymore. The city is crazy, or I can't handle it, or not yet, or whatever. So it's really neat. And I came here to reconnect with my sensitivity and with my intuition, and I wanted to live in nature. My dream has always been to live on a farm. That's, not totally in the middle of nowhere, but to live on a farm with animals and with a partner. And so I am living very close to Main Street. I'm also living really close by the ocean, and so and ever since the house got cleared of the ghosts, I actually feel a lot better being here. I've actually felt a lot of joy, like relief, and there are aspects definitely where I'm confused and I am questioning whether I'm in denial, but I always question myself whether I'm in denial because that's so deep in my family. That is probably going to continue on for the rest of my life, that I'm like, am I really happy or am I just pretending? What is this? Is my ego tricking me into not facing something? Am I lying to myself? Am I doodler? Oh well, so be it. You know what? If I'm lying to myself right now, I'm lying to myself right now, and then it's going to shift. That's my intention, to clear it. So yeah, please, I'd love to hear like what is your intuition like? You know, like if you were to journey into like deeper exploring what it is that you like and what it is that you want in your life by reconnecting to your intuition. And if you already have experience, and that's great, that's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, Main Street, there it says. And guys, I'm going to enjoy this day. I'm going to go for a walk in the forest, explore this island, and my intuition on the way. So, love to hear back from you. Also, if you ever have any comments or observations about myself, I know that my self-view is very biased, and it's very difficult for me to trust when other people observe something within me, whether that's true or not, because I was scapegoated so much. So I can get very defensive because I get really insecure and unsure as to whether someone is projecting their own stuff onto me, because that's happened a lot in my childhood, or whether it is constructive criticism, and I respond a lot better to constructive criticism that is not in an attacking way. That is actually really helpful for me. If people ask me questions, you know, like, have you ever thought about, and you obviously can't choose that all the time. But if anyone does have feedback or experience or something, or is something I'm not seeing and it's super obvious, yeah, please write me. If I actually freak out and if I get angry, then that's okay too. Life. I wish you well.